Look at this.
Wow.
Look at this. Look at this.
It's
wow.
What a privilege.
Wow. I'm playing at 2000. Getting paired up again.
After a poor performance in the first round of Title Tuesday back in February 2023, Carlsen was paired with Israeli candidate master Ilya Guzman. Since Carlsen outranked Ilya by over 1,000 points in ELO, he decided to play a ridiculous opening that would yield an absolutely stunning finish. My name is David, this is Blitz Breakdown.
Yeah, let's go knight a6 pre-move.
So straight out of the opening, Carlsen opts for the insanely unconventional meme opening, knight to a6, and follows it up with knight to h6. You might have heard a knight on the rim is grim, but this opening is beyond grim. It's completely ridiculous. Fortunately, Carlsen has the time and the expertise to turn this one round.
Ilya 2700. Let's hope he's not the 2700.
Quick heads up about this video. Unfortunately, I did have to remove some of the audio in the background as it was triggering a copyright restriction on YouTube. I have managed to preserve all of Carlsen's commentary relating to the game, but apologies if the audio isn't up to its usual standard. Back to the game, Carlsen sets about rerouting the h6 knight onto a more active square, putting pressure on the e5 pawn, but he still has a lot of work to do in order to reach equality after his interesting opening choice.
Let's get some energy here.
Yeah.
Looking for some a3 b4 action here. Otherwise, I'm sort of fine. So knight d5 is a pretty horrible move, I think. Before he's cancelled, he should not move the same piece twice, you know?
Carlsen absolutely right about this move, knight to d5. It is very suspect, and the reason for that, exactly the same reasons that he gave, is that you probably shouldn't be moving the same piece twice before you've castled. And here, much better, for example, would be just to bring the queen forward, and after black plays something like knight to b4, threatening this horrible family fork, you can just easily get out of it by castling. Now you have some semblance of king safety, and white has control of the d file. So that would have been a lot better for Ilya to go for. One other thing that I noticed in this position, after Carlsen castles here, it's quite easy if you're playing with the white pieces to be like, ah, free pawn, let me go and eat that. But remember, this pawn is like the definition of poisoned, because if you take it, immediately walking into bishop to b4 check, and now the king, say, wants to hold on to the queen and not like lose a bunch of material steps forward. Now at least it's guarding the queen twice. Still, you can immediately jump in, pick up the free pawn, and it's mate in two. So this is really, really catastrophic. And instead, say if you block with the knight, you're just losing material after takes. You can't take back with the queen. You just have to move forward. And yeah, you're just running into a whole lot of trouble. So I thought that was quite an interesting line. Back to the game.
We got some serious nerds in the back here. I like it. It's only JK who's our cool alibi.
Resident Chad.
Resident Chad. Oh, yeah. Resident Chad. That's a good description. Now, from now on, every move should be a threat. This is what I say.
Okay.
So we have one threat. That is a tricky move. It's really hard to threaten something. Okay. Now this is, we sort of threaten a discovery. It's not a real threat, but he's making it pretty hard to keep up my promise. We want to get the knight in. Knight c5, queen c2. He's made a lot of suboptimal moves, and I'm still not doing great. Now I'm threatening to double his pawns. That's the threat. Going back to threatening stuff. Bishop f3. Threatening e4. Taking a pawn that I didn't see was hanging on the last move. Threatening his king. Threatening a discovered. No, that's not a discovered check. What kind of check is that? No, obviously not discovered.
It needs a special name. I'm not sure it has one. A pin check.
Nasty check, yeah. For the first time in the game, my position is actually good. Look at this.
Wow.
Look at this. Look at this.
It's
wow.
What a privilege.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, for everybody who are here And everybody who's here in the chat, in the building, everywhere.
Wow. Insane.
Let's go!
Everything in the world happens for a reason.
One thing leads
Because
to
I
another.
lost the first game, I get to play this 2000 guy who has performed admirably. But now he gets the hammer.
Oh, it's just cruel.
Yeah, this is a real dick move.
So here Carlsen plays what he describes as, well, let's just say for YouTube audiences, to keep it PG, unwholesome move. By playing knight to c5, attacking the queen, and of course there's still mate in 3, but your queen's under attack. So either you can take the knight and then still have mate in 3 on the board, or sacrifice your queen and try and defend mate in 3. Either way, horrible position. It's kind of like the Sophie's choice of chess moves.
Should I take on e3? No. Let's keep it simple. All pretty standard here. Ah, that's nasty. Oh, oh. Okay. Which rook is the most stylish?
That is... I think there's a case to be made for either.
Yeah, I really think so as well. Okay, but we're trying to teach good habits. And getting 2 rooks on the 7th,
Yeah,
that's good.
I agree. Wow.
Good way to finish.
That is a KO. You can press
That
the
is a
button. Have you seen
KO.
that KO?
Absolutely stunning finish by Carlsen here. Queen takes g3, and after takes, you have your choice of checkmates with the black pieces. You can take with the rook on the d2 or the rook on g3. And I think that's what Carlsen was debating when he was finishing the job. Out of curiosity, he was also talking about queen takes e3, which is kind of similar. If you take back, you get the same checkmating pattern. And the only issue here is that white is not forced to take, right? So when you take on g3, it's with check. So white has no other option. But here you don't have to take the queen back. The best move is to play knight to d1 with the white pieces and try and basically delay the inevitable because there's mate in 5 or something. But yeah, so Carlsen decided to go for the cleanest route, which is probably also the most aesthetically pleasing, forcing checkmates. So that's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoy my content and you've seen a couple of my videos, do consider ampersanting the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.